I don't know what that is. I'm not that far into the game. But anyway, this is where the game starts. You click on these little boxes, and obviously it's already set up because I've already completed. What is this doing here? Get this out of here. There you go. Let's get this out of here. Okay, this is very important. So this control here is going to be like the main thing you use to interact with the world of the game. Am I even close to the green screen? Yes, okay. Though this isn't exactly a VR-centric channel, you guys probably know that I'm a huge fan of virtual reality. And when I played this game, I had so much fun. I thought it was so mind-blowing. I just wanted to talk to you guys about it. As the sign right there says, let's get a little bit closer. This is Gadgeteer, a game that is right now still in development, as the same sign says. Their full game comes out in the first quarter of 2020. It's already available for purchase in several VR platforms. I'm playing it on the Oculus Quest right now, though I have a bunch of different VR platforms. This is my VR platform of choice. I've been saying VR platform too many times. I gotta come up with synonyms. Anyway, you guys know what a Rube Goldberg machine is? Back in the early 20th century, Rube Goldberg was a cartoonist who became famous for these intricate drawings of machines that went around a very roundabout way to perform a very simple task, like a domino falls over and it hits a thing and it moves a thing and it shoots a thing over there, and then this thing happens and this thing happens, and then there's like a very simple result in the end. If you grew up in the 90s like I did, you probably played a game called The Incredible Machine, which was basically the same idea. This is 3D virtual reality The Incredible Machine. Yes, I know. For the like 3 people who played that game, this is probably very exciting. I was very excited when I saw the videos. Anyways, let's get right into it. So you have a tutorial, which I'm going to skip because I am going to be your tutorial. There's the puzzle mode, and then there's a sandbox mode. Let's go into puzzle first. Boom. So here we are. There's this little apartment where you play the game, essentially. So the game starts over there. Let me move over there. So to move, as you can see, I press the grip button here on the Oculus Quest controller, and then I just pull towards wherever I want to go, like I'm pulling on a rope. And to move away, the opposite motion, like I'm pushing away from something. It might seem complicated watching videos. I know it is a little complicated, but it's very, very intuitive once you're in it. So basically, I don't know what that is. I'm not that far into the game. But anyway, this is where the game starts. You click on these little boxes, and obviously it's already set up because I've already completed. What is this doing here? Get this out of here. There you go. Let's get this out of here. Okay, so when I press that button, this box, there's a little piece right there that's going to push against this little domino piece, and then things are going to fall over, and that's going to transmit the motion all the way down the line until it hits this yellow button, and that's the goal of the puzzle here. So let's press that button, and boom! There we go. Super simple, but then again, that is the very first puzzle in the game. So this next one here, same idea, but now there's different levels. The motion you transmit is going to have to go up on these books here and across this gap. So again, because I've already finished this puzzle, it's showing here the last solution, right? So press play, and there we go. Now, for the controls here, this is very important. So this control here is going to be like the main thing you use to interact with the world of the game. Am I even close to the green screen? Yes, okay. This is how you pick things up. Very simple, but that's not the only tool you have. When you press up on the analog stick on the right-hand side controller here, it detaches that bit, the manipulator bit, right? And then you have 2 others. So, and again, this bit is what you use to pick things up. This one is a clone tool. Check it out. So if you have, oh yeah, I guess I should have mentioned that. On the left-hand side, if you press the trigger button, you get the pieces that you have for any given puzzle. Now, as you can see, I only have these 3 here for this one because it's a very simple puzzle. It's the 3rd one in the game. But once you progress through the levels, eventually you have a bunch of other tools to use, which makes the game more interesting, but also very complex. So instead of just picking things up from this little palette here by using, oh, wrong tool, by using this tool here, right? What you can do is select the clone tool, and then you don't have to mess around with this. You can just get the, well, I won't be able to clone this because I'm out of those pieces. You see, nothing happens, but I have these. So there it is. I cloned it here. I cloned it here. And as you can see, it automatically deducts from my total right over there. I'm not sure what this is about. This is not going to do anything. But anyway, I guess I could, right? Like, this is the solution I came up with, but I guess I could go this way, and it'd be a little more complicated because the gaps are bigger here. But that's the thing I like the most about Gadgeteer. The solutions are almost infinite. And I say almost because obviously you're limited in how many tools you have. But you don't have to figure out exactly what the developer had in mind to solve a puzzle. You can kind of do, like in this instance here, right? So this is the solution right here. And there it goes, right? But I'm gonna rewind by pressing on, which is this button here. So on the left-hand side, if I hit right on the analog, it plays. It'd be the same as pressing this green button here. And if I go left, it rewinds. So what I could easily do is let's hit the vacuum, which I haven't shown yet. This erases tool. Oh yeah, so these I can't move because these, yeah, let me rewind. These right here, the puzzle starts with these. These here, I can get rid of. So the game is clearly intending for me to go this way, and it's easier because it already has these little boards here. But I could, let me see if I can make this work. I don't know. So I'm gonna put this here. Put this over here. Let's try a different solution. Let's see how far this reaches into this thing here. Okay, it goes pretty far, so that'll probably work. And this goes right here, so maybe it'll work here. Perhaps I'm gonna have to use the big ones for this. Yep, so for this one, I'm gonna erase that and change that for one of the big ones right here. Now I don't really need the small one, so let's erase that as well. And get this. I'm going pretty fast because I'm already pretty used to the interface. But yeah, so... Oh, it's a little short, you see? So let's adjust this by moving it a little bit. The physics work really well in this game. So we're almost there. See, I'm going to rotate the place here. Okay, so this goes here. This is the last one. You see how it gave me exactly how many I needed to go this alternative route here. So that should work. And then I have 10. I'm going to clone these instead. It might be faster. Like this, like this. All right, so let's say I can go over there and press that button. Boom. And see, it worked. It's a different, let's look at it from another angle. I'm going to rotate the playing field here. Let's look at it from this angle here. I love that you can like get right up in there and like see it from different angles and stuff. I can also go up by doing that same motion, and some of the puzzles get, whoa, this is high. Some of the puzzles will require you to climb pretty high up, so let's get back down there. Whoop, this controller went a little wonky. Whoa, what's happening here? Here we go. Let's do that again. Pretty cool. So these are like the intro, this is like Gadgeteer 101. Let's go back to where I was. Let's spin this around. Where am I? Okay, I'm still here. Let's get back in there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, so the last puzzle I completed, I think was this one. And this was a tricky one if I remember. Yes, this was a very tricky one. This one, you know, it's a funny story. I actually shot this whole video and my camera died because the SD card was full. This is the solution I came up with for this puzzle. And I don't even know how to, like, I guess technically I could delete everything, but this took me so much work. It's too bad that I didn't get it on video because I don't want to do it all over again. But basically this one, I'm going to play it and you'll see what I mean. So this one, you get two balls here. This ball goes here and opens this thing here, allowing this second ball to come down this path, go in there, and then activate the button. Pretty cool. That goes into, okay, so that's the next one. So this took me some time to figure out because it took me forever to realize that I could, like this piece right here, right? What was happening before I put that piece there is, let's see if it's gonna happen here. Didn't happen there, let me rewind. Every now and again, the ball goes too far this way. That's why I put that piece there. And you see how there's a different color to it because you can freeze pieces in play. That's why they're hanging in midair here. If I press this button right here, you see that little snowflake there? If I press that, that's essentially like freezing a piece. Okay, I didn't do it right. When you hit that button and then you connect a piece to a surface, it stays there like this. Like it works as glue basically, right? So let's get another one here. So like you can like create support structures like so. That's what I needed to do right here. Because this ball here, I'm gonna hit it again so you can see. This ball right here falls on this, opens that thing, the second ball goes. See how it's kind of like, it missed that? Let's try that again. There it goes. There we go. So I needed this little thing here, right? But then for that to stay there, I created this little support structure here on the side. So let's go to one that I haven't done yet. And okay, so it looks like it starts right here and it ends right there. So let's see. Whoa, this is pretty complex. So I like to run it once to see what we're working with. So let's see, I press that and then that, okay, I get it. So when I press that, it pushes this thing off, and then it falls on this. It activates this thing. So obviously I need this to push something the other way. Okay, so I see. I don't know what to use. I don't have balls here, so it's going to be all about pushing things off. So I guess, oh, let me deactivate the freezing mode. So let's see if that does it. So that's going to push that. Okay. Now, you see, I need something to hit this because this is going to catapult that ball to, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's put that over. Actually, I can put it all the way down here because that thing's going to tumble all the way down. Tumble all the way down, and it hits, you see how it falls right here? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to freeze that here. So now there's a little platform for me. So let's see what happens. Okay. So now I need a piece. Let's hit that button again. Okay. It's starting to make sense. Let's hit that. Not quite as elaborate as the last one. Okay, so that falls here. And then perhaps, because remember, ultimately I need to hit this little metal piece, which is going to release this, and it's going to catapult that ball, I guess, over here. Looking pretty good so far. Let's see what we got. And it falls, but see, it's coming a little bit short. So maybe like that will do it, maybe. And there it goes. Oh, okay. So here we go. Let's play that again. I'm gonna move back further so I can see the whole thing. Let's hit play here on my left hand. And oh, what happened there? See, the physics are deterministic, but every now and again it doesn't like work quite right, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a bug or a feature. See, it's not doing exactly how it did the last time. It's like, okay, that's fine. We can easily sort that out by doing this. Okay, that didn't work like I wanted it to. Here we go. Okay, that's still not quite what I needed it to happen. Let's try again. Okay, I can troubleshoot that. So a lot of that game, okay, let's get this out of here. A lot of the game is going to come down to this, like troubleshooting the puzzle that's not quite behaving the way you need it to. Okay, that's not what I want to happen. And here's the thing, I know that people are watching this right now and are like yelling at their phones or their computer screens because there's probably a simpler solution that I'm obviously not seeing here. It's not falling all the way down. I wonder why it was working before. Okay, that happened. Okay, but you see it missed the little metal thing. Every now and again it behaves a little bit different. See? Okay, what am I gonna do here? Let's try and run it like this. Okay, that didn't work. What else do I got? Everything else is kind of like a fixed thing that's not gonna move that much if it gets if it's touched. So perhaps I'm thinking about this wrong. Maybe we should get the big one up here because that's probably gonna tumble farther, right? Okay. So how about I get one right here? That's definitely gonna fall all the way down there. And boom, there it goes. Okay, so now here's what happened. Let's see. So this is figured out. I can probably, let's save those pieces. I might need them for later. So that part is done, right? That's what I need to happen. And it missed by a hair. Why is it missing? Let's take a look at it again. I feel like a programmer trying to like figure out why a piece of software isn't behaving as it should. Let's see it again. Okay. So, all right, it's working now. I didn't do anything. Much like in programming, I didn't really do anything and it started working again. Go figure. Okay. And now because I'm not there, it doesn't work anymore. It's very much like programming, actually. I'm gonna put one more piece here to make sure that things are gonna fall where I need them to fall. Let's see. And there. I'm not sure if that helps, but it worked this time. So, okay. So now we're here. So obviously, I need to get the ball. I need to get something to fall in here. Because I don't have any other balls, obviously that's the one I get. So that's the one I need to fall right here. So let's see again. And there it goes. So see, before it was hitting right here and then falling down this path. Now it's kind of like shooting off. But let's see that again. Okay, I gotta rearrange that. See if that works. Okay, and it falls straight down here. You see? So now we need some. Let's get one of these and let's freeze it in place so that it'll stay. So that stays here. That's simple enough right there. And now I need to curve this way. That's super simple. So again, let's turn that around like so. This is pretty simple, I guess. Like this might actually do the trick. Let's hit the button and see what happens. And there it goes. And oh, just a little bit short. That's okay. That's okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. Let's that should do it, right? That should do it. Hit it. And there it goes. And into the hole. Boom! We did it. This is Gadgeteer. I'm fascinated by games like this that allow you to kind of like this puzzle here. This was also a bit of a head scratcher at first, because what this one does is I have the button there that I have to have the ball hit, right? And I'm gonna take this ball out of here because this is what happened when I first solved the puzzle, right? I hit that, that goes into there, and it falls into that, it falls over there, but then boom, you see that? It hits this. That's when I realized I need a second piece of track. And you see how I have the support beam right here? And that's, I'm gonna rewind, I put the second track, and then I have another ball. And the game gives you, this level gives you exactly 2 balls. So that's kind of what they want you to do. But then you can do, okay, that didn't work because the angle is not quite right. Let's fix that. And still not quite right. Let's move this just slightly, like so. Let's see if that'll do it. And nope, the angle's still not quite right. I broke my own machine. There we go. So the ball goes over there, and it opens that thing, and the second ball goes in, boom, and it hits it. This is Gadgeteer. Like I said, if you grew up in the 90s and you played games like The Incredible Machine or any other type of chain reaction, Rube Goldberg-like game, this is probably, I'm gonna erase all of this, screw it. There you go, and it falls down. Get out of here. Get out of here. I can't move that. I can't move this though. No, I can't move that. Get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's any other VR game that you'd like me to talk about, let me know in the comments down below. If you hate this kind of video, let me know too, because maybe this is the last one I'm ever making. Anyway, I'm Izzy and I'm done.